In the years since we last gathered here, champions have been crowned, a world record has been set, and wheelchair athletes competed on their way to the Paralympic Games in Paris. 2+ years as the Henrico Sports and Entertainment Authority has flown by, but a strong foundation has been set and a strategic direction, as outlined on the screen, is in place. That foundation would not be possible without a good team and our many partners throughout the county, Catherine and the Richmond Region Tourism Team, and the ASM building staff here, as well as many event promoters who trust us and bring their events to Henrico. I would like to thank our county leadership, the original SCA board made up of county department leaders, and our new community-based board, many of them who are here this morning. And they got the message in last month's meeting from the county manager to be bold. So be bold, Julian.
And bold is how we would have to define our events. In June, we successfully hosted over 17,000 guests at Dory Park for our 4th annual Juneteenth celebration. Not only were the music and food next level, but we also added a community stage with a 9-year-old DJ and partied with people from all over the Commonwealth. Just 2 weeks later at Crump Park, our annual Red, White, and Light celebration on July 4th saw fireworks of a different type as we had to contend with thunderstorms and torrential downpours. Our partners in public safety did just that by keeping the over 5,000 attendees and staff protected to still host the Richmond Symphony and the Laser Light Show. But not to get ahead of myself, just this year started off with an exciting announcement. The Board of Supervisors approved the purchase of over 2,000 acres of Varina farms along the James River. As I affectionately call it, Henrico's front door, this purchase represents Henrico County's resolve to preserve, in perpetuity, its history for generations of Henricoans and the surrounding region. Preservation efforts of this 171-year-old home are well underway, but we are focused on uncovering all this property's history all the way back to its indigenous roots, the original stewards of the land we walk on today in Henrico County. Just a week later, in the Three Chop District, our department cut a ribbon on the renovation of Henrico's first park, Cheswick. It was the culmination of funding from the 2016 bond referendum, and these upgrades include the addition of an outdoor fitness area, upgrades to the trails, playground, restrooms, pedestrian bridges, parking lot, main entrance, and its signage. But not to be outdone, in July we opened the new crown jewel of our park system, Taylor Farm. This park is also the result of funding from the 2016 bond referendum. It's quite amazing that in February of 2023, we were breaking ground in Sandston, and in July 2024, we were cutting the ribbon on Central Virginia's best destination. In just over 4 months, close to 220,000 people have attended Taylor Farm Park and have enjoyed the splash pad, misting mounds, all-wheel park, ropes course, playgrounds, and mile-long walking trail. This park in the Varina District is the definition of on another level. And how much does it cost to visit? Many of the region's visitors will ask, it doesn't cost a single penny. Now, just yesterday, we debuted a new exhibit at the Recreation and Parks main office. Not only does it highlight the history of Henrico County, but the history of the Division of Recreation and Parks. So please drop in on us and check it out. Ground has been broken on phase 2 of the Glover Park project. It's nestled in the Brooklyn district, and this project will bring the county's largest dog park at 1.75 acres, 3.1 miles of gravel trails, a connector to the Fall Line Trail along Woodman Road, outdoor exercise stations and fitness areas, and a large playground.
As Julian just showed you, we have amazing facilities that people want to visit to the tune of $1.9 billion in overall visitor spending in 2023. Shout out to our hospitality community for creating a welcoming environment for our guests. Last year, we realized $72 million in sports tourism impact. But keep in mind, this number is reflective of just a couple of months with this building open. In addition, we only measure events that the SCA has some type of host involvement and only track visitors of 50 miles or more. So it does not take into account the thousands of athletes and families within that 50-mile radius who compete and enjoy our facilities. The number also does not count other sports-related impacts that happen in Henrico, like NASCAR or the Dominion Energy Charity Classic, or several other adult or youth-related sports travel events or entertainment events that happen thanks to Recreation and Parks, our youth associations, and several other well-organized groups that utilize, again, these amazing facilities in Henrico to bring visitors to our community. impacting our citizens in other ways like donating sports equipment, educational initiatives, health and fitness related activities, and partnering with nonprofit organizations is also a focus area for our team to help benefit our community. Providing entertainment opportunities that also bring a national spotlight is a priority. For example, the national television broadcast of the Atlantic 10 Women's Basketball Tournament, or the inspiring National Wheelchair Basketball National Championship with our partners at Sportable, or something that is statewide, like hosting the Virginia Sports Hall of Fame banquet. And I invite you to check out the displays in the lobby and down the East Corridor. It's important for the young people who come and play in this facility to have an understanding of the individuals who came before them. And I want to thank Will Driscoll, the executive director of the hall, who made the drive over today from the beach. How about our 9 high schools, along with Caroline County, graduating right here? It was a special week. And guess what? In May of 2025, we will host 17 high school graduations with the addition of the CTE programs, King William County, and 4 Hanover High School graduations. Overall, in 2024, we hosted nearly 100 sports tournaments between this indoor space and outdoor facilities, and we have surpassed that $72 million of economic impact already, with athletes and visitors coming from coast to coast, north to south. I think it will be easier to pick out the couple of states that haven't been represented so far, but I bet we'll get to all 50 states being represented in no time.
And maybe we can help with that. By the end of this year, we will have hosted over 6.7 million park goers. That's an average of just over 558,000 people a month. We've offered 1,700 programs with over 75,000 program attendees. We have engaged an additional 70,000 plus people through our fitness classes and centers, open gyms, and our special events. By the end of the year, we are projected to have reached close to 200,000 people through those community engagement initiatives. Over 900 individual campers have been served through our winter camp, spring break camp, and summer camp offerings. But 2024 also saw the Division of Recreation and Parks awarded with 3 National Association of Counties awards for community programs: Canoeing with the Community, Henrico United, and Studio at the Springs. So what's next, Dennis?
Well, let me tell you, Julian, big projects are ahead that will benefit our community and region for decades to come. With Richmond Region Tourism and Randolph-Macon College, we have secured the NCAA Division III Women's Volleyball National Championship. Roads and utility work, thank you. Roads and utility work will commence on the arena-anchored Green City development very soon. And there has never been a better time to be in the women's sports business. Come out and watch some amazing women's basketball in March for the A10 tourney. With our partners at the EDA and Pros Inc., the former Crossings Golf Course acquisition was a strategic public-private partnership as we work to try and retain our PGA Tour Champions event and set ourselves up to host other major amateur and professional events. And Gift Breed and Phil Owenby are here, so more information, see those guys for some more info. Another public-private partnership has commenced with Prep Baseball to build out 4 additional diamonds as part of Phase 2 for Glover Park. PBR anticipates 30 weekends of tournament play at this facility. And of course, pickleball, the newly opened courts at Pouncey Track create a unique 24-court hub for pickleball in our region that can host major amateur and professional events. To help our sports community expand their offerings and be competitive in this ultra-competitive sports tourism space, we have created a sports tourism grant program. Thank you to Deputy County Manager Brandon Hitton for his stewardship of this program as we reinvest hotel and motel tax funds that are being generated by our out-of-town guests and making those dollars work to an even higher level so that a group like Nova, with one of the top aquatic centers in the nation, can develop 1,000 plus seating area that will help us attract some of the top competitions in the country. And I know some of the Nova reps are here today, so thank you for joining us. Or help the Strikers, and Jay Howe is here, expand its facility in an effort to not only improve its daily operation, but help with the demand of so many teams around the U.S. who want to come here and play in the Jefferson Cup. And to the former Crossings redevelopment, remember, be bold. So who knows, maybe Tiger Woods will play here one day. Lastly, I am proud to officially announce that along with Richmond Region Tourism, we have secured a 3-year deal with Next Pro Puma to host a boys and girls national showcase basketball event here at the Sports and Events Center and at the Convention Center simultaneously. Over 3,000 hotel room nights in July by athletes and their families will be realized, along with hundreds of college coaches that will be sitting right where you are to evaluate the talent. And I'm sure some of these young stars will end up on your favorite college basketball team. Julian, it's showtime all the time.
So what's next for us? Juneteenth 160, yes, is the 160th celebration of Juneteenth, but it's also Henrico County's 5th annual celebration at Dory Park. It's promised to be bigger, hyper, and guaranteed to get you off your feet. Juneteenth, Virginia 250, just next week, we are hosting Tea at the Tavern at Walkerton Tavern. This event not only commemorates the Boston Tea Party, but the other tea parties which occurred around the country. The Yorktown Tea Party, yes, there was a tea party in Virginia, occurred on November 7th, 1774, so 250 years ago last week. For 2025, we're hosting 3 traveling exhibitions in our recreation centers and the Virginia 250 Mobile Museum as some of our signature events. The dates and locations will be announced at a later time. The Three Lakes Nature Center and Park are reopening in the summer of 2025. This project in the Fairfield District sees the completion of the 2016 bond referendum with a new parking lot, visitor restroom, entryway, outdoor classroom, outdoor mural, and children's play features on the exterior. While in the interior, new exhibitions are focusing on the ecology of Virginia, past, present, and future.